Y'all, if someone feels that they have fans, they have fans. Hey guys, welcome back to the King Cain What up, Caniacs? Welcome back to the King Cain Way TV. It's me, King Cain, and I'm here today to give you guys a review over the Shit We Do for Love, episode 3. I am just loving this show. I am loving everything that's going on. But I do have some opinions, and I'm just here to review the show. First of all, we didn't get a last time on. So it would have been great to get one of those, but we didn't get one. They just pretty much hopped right into the episode with Malcolm calling Q on FaceTime. Q just got out of the shower. And they just discussed how, they pretty much enjoyed the date. They seem to have an okay vibe. However, I do feel like Malcolm probably likes Q a little more because Q even said in his confessional that, he didn't really think that they had meshed well. So I don't know what that means, but whatever that means, that's what Q said. It does seem like Malcolm is more into Q. You can just tell that he's very giddy. Even in his confession, he's like, oh, I can't believe he said that he'll wake up on Saturday morning for me. Like, oh my God, like, oh, so it's like, okay, yeah, you're really feeling this guy, and really Q is just like paying the dust. He doesn't really care. I don't know. Malcolm wants to know what is the next step. And it doesn't really seem like Quentin doesn't even want to get up on an early Saturday morning. He even said that when he's off, he likes to sleep. Okay, so, that's his opinion. That is just, what Q does. However, I feel, if you don't want to fuck with somebody, like, I'm just so upfront and so, like, this ain't gonna work, that I don't mind saying it and moving forward. You have to be honest with people and just let a motherfucker know, hey, you ain't my type. I don't think I'm really your type. I don't really think we're meshing well. So, let's disperse. That's that. At the end of the day, I do see it for Malcolm. Like I said in my last review, I think that Malcolm is a head over heels, romantic type of sweet person. Just based on, how he's handling Q and the conversation he had with his friends. So, that's that. Let's see. I'm totally like Q when he was like, I like gifts. Pira, buy me things, take me out, show me that you appreciate that King Cain is, around you. Period. So I totally understand where Q is coming from. I absolutely love that moment. Malcolm seemed like he would be receptive to that. So that is just perfect. Brava. But Malcolm, at the end of the day, I put this in all caps. Don't go so hard. Let Q show you something. Let him show you that he still want to fuck with you because, I like to be spoiled and all this and all that. But at the end of the day, like, I'm still going to show you that I fucks with you, baby boy. Period. So, it has to go both ways. It does. Moving on. Alante FaceTimes his friend, Kamari. Love her name. Her name is Camry. I'm sorry. Her name is Camry. He FaceTimes his friend Camry. I love how she spells it. He told her about how horrible the date with D'Angelo was and just like, OMG, I don't think we meshed well. I don't think he was my type. I don't think I was his type. Which I agree. I could see y'all being friends, I like what Alante is giving in this moment. He's giving very much, girl, I'm over it. Girl, I ain't got time. But girl, I'm going on a new date with this guy named Will. It's another blind date. I'm open to it, but I really don't want to be disappointed because on a date, you're supposed to have fun. I totally agree with Alante. I feel that how I'm on this date and it's tied and through, honestly, I would get up and leave, because 9 times out of 10, if a day goes wrong with me, it's the other guy's fault because I'm a vibe. So I totally get where Alante is coming from in this moment. He has another blind date coming up with Will. Will is the guy who I believe he said he works for the government or he has some high profile job. He's very studious, you know, don't come for Will. But we'll get into Will in just a moment. The friend told him that, you know, told Alante, you should be yourself, you know, and keep your location on. I thought that was a key because that's how me and my homegirls communicate, bitch. Wherever you finna be with this nigga, I need the location, I need the address, I need the time of the date, I need his name, I need his Instagram name, I need his Facebook name, I. So I totally understand that. I thought that was really cute. I feel like it showed their cute little friendship, the bond that they have. Is this the same female that Alante was walking with on episode 1? When they were like walking and talking about his love life? I would hope so, just for continuity's sakes. But if it is, great production. So anyways, that's pretty much that on Alante. So next we see production. They call Malcolm. Let me say this about Malcolm. Malcolm brings the tea. Okay? Let's be clear. Malcolm dropped some bombs on this production FaceTime conversation that just kind of had me gagged and gooped and, you know, questioning like, ooh, this shit is getting good. Okay? So anyways, he tells them that he told Q about Travis being in his DMs. First of all, Malcolm, why? I mean, okay, yeah, he was in your DMs. Like, okay, you know, is Travis the only guy messaging you? Did his messages just stand out from everybody's? Or is it, you know, you're doing it because of, you know, the situation, the circle of you guys? What is it? Like, why is it so like, oh my God, Travis was in my DMs? Like, what's the tea with Travis? He also told production that Q told him that somebody from the cast is in his DMs. Now, my whole thing is Q, you know who's in your DMs, but maybe I think that Q did tell Malcolm, but he told Malcolm not to say anything. Like, don't sit here and tell anybody, like, who I'm telling you was in my DMs, which I feel like that's respect. Like, y'all done went on this little date, y'all done had y'all little thing, so y'all can have y'all little secret. You know, it makes sense. But maybe Q didn't tell Malcolm, you know, in the same breath, maybe he didn't tell Malcolm who this person that's in the circle, who was in his DMs. But I feel like, oh, well, if you're in your DMs, like, who cares? Like, people are, like, talking about DMs, when I feel like, you know, this is the shit we do for love. And, you know, how else do you supposed to meet a motherfucker? You know, if you're on Instagram, you know, you slide in a DM. I mean, the DMs kind of correlate with being on this show. So I don't really think it's a read when you try to say, oh, such and such was in my DMs. You know, like, this is the shit we do for love. That's just my opinion. Woo! My one opinion, okay? Okay. Anywho, so, I do want to know who's in Q's DMs, though. I mean, obviously, we all want to know. Production calls and asks Q pretty much, who is it that's in your DMs? He says he doesn't know the name. He obviously knows the name. And they also ask him, does he see Hit going forward with him and Malcolm? Oh. It was crickets. So, you know, it is what it is. Malcolm, move forward. D'Angelo and Travis, they have a cute little sit down at this hookah bar. You know, I agree. Instagram is the new jacked. Catch it. They got into a little conversation about, you know, how they met each other. And they pretty much met each other, I think, on Instagram or in the club, just seeing each other. I think the club was called Compound. So they kind of met each other there. They were kikiing, just talking. And, D'Angelo, he wants to get to know Travis. He feels like Travis is a cool person. He likes Travis's personality. Honestly, in this scene, Travis does seem like a cool person. He's very funny. He's very loud. Let's be clear. So, it just seems like they have a really cute scene. This is a very cute moment. Before Will came in, it was giving me very much Womack and King Cain on Chasing Dallas. So I love their banter. I love the back and forth that these two have. Travis gets right to the tea, and as D'Angelo does him and rah-rah talk, and he said, rah-rah, rah-rah. I thought that was fucking hilarious. We need those moments in a show like this. And that's just as a reality TV connoisseur, period. We need a character like Travis. So Travis is pretty much just on there getting right to the tea. D'Angelo's just like, yeah, we talked, 2 years ago. Yeah, we fucked around 2 years ago, but it's not that serious. It's not that deep. We done sexed before. SCXT. So, it is what it is, but Rah-Rah is, he's a scene boy. And, D'Angelo, I want to know what are these here scenes that you speak of here in Atlanta? I would love to know. But, D'Angelo just feels like, Rah-Rah is a scene boy. He's an actor. He's doing his thing, yada, yada, yada. He's not willing to settle down. I didn't really get that vibe from Rah-Rah, because Rah-Rah did say that he had an ex who cheated on him. So, maybe, I don't think Rah-Rah is closed off, 2 years is a long time. So it's either, like Travis said, it is going to be or it's not going to be. So I totally agree with Travis in his confessional. Like, I know if I like somebody in the first fucking 35 fucking minutes of conversation, if I can fuck with you or not. So in 2 years, you kind of can see, that's just true tea. I love D'Angelo's teeth. I love his top. He just looks very clean cut, very handsome, very dressed for the fucking occasion. Did y'all see his teeth? Loved his teeth. I'm gonna put his teeth right here. All right. So, anywho, it's nothing, like I said, it's really nothing with him and Rah-Rah. They just been talking and conversing. I love this scene. Travis said, okay, so y'all just been talking and conversing. Damn, if y'all been doing Bible study, like, what's going on? So the questions need to be asked. What is going on? I thought that it was such a key watching D'Angelo explain what his type is, because I'm the exact same way. Like, I don't have a type. It's just like if I fuck with you and you look like some, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, what's up? But at the end of the day, it was just hilarious to see him say, well, I don't have a type, but my type is I have to get to know you and then see if you're my type. Yes, D'Angelo, I am living for him. So that was just hilarious. I ain't got no type. Bad bitches is the only team that I like, period. So that was hilarious. D'Angelo also says, during the conversation that he goes off first impressions. First impressions are everything. That is totally true. Will comes in, he walks in and pops up. He's very prim, very proper. He comes in with his long sleeve white tee on and his denim jeans. Will is very handsome, be clear. But he just has one of those attitudes of someone that, I don't really know. So he walks in. And, he's like, yeah, I'm popping up on these girls. I'm finna see what's going on, They don't know I'm coming. So let's just see what it is. Off the rip, him and Travis seem like they're shading each other. Do they know each other? Where is the beef coming from? Is this their first time? I've been in a situation like this when someone comes for you out of the clear blue. I think Travis handled it very well. I don't really like when people know that they come for somebody and then say, I didn't come for you. Why would I come for you? You know why you came for me. You know why you sat here and Cain for me. You know why you did that. And that's me speaking on experience. And I could kind of see that happening in this episode. And even Will was like, why would I come for you? You ain't nothing to come for. It seems like he may have some tea on who Travis is, where Travis lives, where Travis works, what Travis does. You know, they talk about how they saw each other at the club or maybe didn't see each other at the club. And, you know, Travis says, oh, I was out, you know, taking pictures with my fans and friends and things like that. And Will's like, see, I hate when people say they got fans and people ain't got motherfucking fans. People in Atlanta ain't got shit going. They all fake. I mean, he just goes on this tangent. And I'm just sitting there like, what happened? What? I mean, that's your opinion. You know, have your opinion. You know, you feel like Atlanta people fake. Woo, 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 woo. But in that moment, it did seem like you were coming for Travis because he's the one who just sat there and said he had fans and he was doing this and doing that. And I just feel that people say they have fans. They have fans. You know, if people are in the imaginary bubble world, then you let people be in the imaginary bubble world. You know, I don't really think it has anything to do with, you know, you per se. So if Travis wants to be, you know, in Travis Land, let her be in Travis Land, you know? I love how D'Angelo is handling Will's energy in this scene. He's agreeing when it's proper, and he's disagreeing when it's proper. I love when he told Will, well, you know, they get into that, like, about, you know, dating somebody who doesn't have a car, or does have a car, or does have a place to live, doesn't have a place to live. And D'Angelo's like, Will's pretty much like, I won't fuck with nobody if he ain't got woo, 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 woo. And they're just like, well, you know, that's a little shallow. You know, I would date somebody who didn't have a car. I mean, dang, if they just had a car, would just date them. Like, if you ain't got a house, you ain't got to do this, woo, 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 woo. However, I did agree with Will on, you know, motherfuckers having 5 roommates and in a 2-bedroom or a 3-bedroom, how that work. You know, so I get that. I understand that, you know, having more roommates than rooms. But you're coming off very pretentious and you're trying to call Travis out for being pretentious. I don't know. It was just very, very weird to see that banter because, you know, I don't think Travis was coming for him. I think when Will first came in, he's like, why y'all ain't got no hookah? Baby, order one. Order a hookah, girl. You know, it's okay. Order one. You know, we're sitting here having drinks. Maybe we don't want a hookah. Duh. And then I feel like Travis caught on to the shade. And Travis immediately said, oh, did you just leave the gym with your tight white tee on? So, kudos to Travis for catching the shade. Kudos to D'Angelo for just handling that energy well. Like, I live for D'Angelo, period. I think Travis does seem cool at the end of the day, like D'Angelo was saying. I wouldn't give Travis too much. So I don't know why Will was giving him that. That just seems so far out of left field. D'Angelo's very lighthearted. And I just went in for what he said about how he would date someone who probably didn't have something. Because I'm the same way. Like, you have to be willing to grow and build with your partner, you know? So, that's just that. And then Travis brings up Alante and the date that he had with D'Angelo. And D'Angelo was like, child, I ain't thinking about that. I ain't worried about that. And Will's pretty much like, well, shit, I got a date with him coming up. So, shit, what's tea? Like, what's going on? Which is a valid question. You know, I'm sitting here with you. We kicking, we gagging. What's the tea with him? Like, I want to know. Period. So the episode goes off. That's episode 3 of The Shit We Do for Love. You can find it on Kevon Burns online. KEVONBURNSONLINE. That is his YouTube channel where you can go and watch The Shit We Do for Love. It's a great show. The cast is doing a great job. I'm eager to see where this Will and Travis situation is gonna go. Why the hostility? Like, is there a past? Like, clean it up for us because I'm totally confused. But anyways, guys, that's my review. I love my Cainiacs. Thank you guys all for watching. Please like my channel, subscribe to my channel, become a Cainiac, cut the motherfucking notifications on. That means when you're on your phone, you hit the bell, and then you hit it where it says all, not personalized, hit all, so you can get all motherfucking me notifications on Pira. Please subscribe to KingCain.co. Follow me on all my social medias in the description. Peace. Mwah.